all comrades, not all the comrades. Power. 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 Okay, thank you. And I'll go direct to the 2 to 3 points that we need to share out. On the issue of the budget allocation and budgeting of this country, to our Waziri, from the students, we beseech that at least we have an additional funds to the education sector, because that is where most of the youths are. Because number 2, you find that you allocate less funds in terms of the scholarship and the help, yet if I give you a live example, from the institution where I lead, we have a population of around 20,000, and since last year, we have not received any government scholarship funds. So how do you expect the students to catch up and have a learning that is very smooth? So we beseech, when you are doing this financial year, have more additional funds in terms of help and government scholarship to these tertiary institutions. Number 2, I remember last year when we were in the Jukwaa la Usalama and the Jukwaa la Usomi forums, we advocated for more funds to be added to the county governments so that the county governments can be able to put the street lights that are going to help the security sector in these institutions. So in your honor, we beseech that you also add these counties more funds so that they can put more street lights, because our students are suffering when it comes to security matters. And another thing that we need to address when it comes to the budgeting of this country, we'll seek that we've heard the government is advocating for what we call the National Infrastructure Development Fund. And it has stated categorically that these funds are going to help in developing some of the roads and other, be it affordable markets and affordable hostels. So we also beseech that we will fast track the process so that these institutions can be able to get the hostels that can accommodate these students, because some of the students are coming from poor backgrounds that cannot sustain to pay the rent within the due course. Another thing, we are talking about the youth inclusion when it comes to more funds allocation in terms of SMEs or the youth groups, because you'll find that when you are allocating funds in terms of the SMEs, most of the funds are taken to the old generations, but the youth who are taking 80% of the population of this country are denied a chance to get these funds, because when you apply, you are told we need a company that is working for more than 3 years. Where are these people getting these funds so that they can have this company to run? So we beseech you, please add more inclusion in this youth, give more funds when it comes to the SMEs, and then we will be very much appreciative. On the issue of the privatization of the Safaricom and the pipeline, we beseech that at least we have a strategic assets protection, so that as we are privatizing these assets, can we have a clear protection on the assets, not just privatizing without a clear protection. Another thing, we need transparency and public participation, because you just read in the newspapers and you are told that we've privatized Safaricom, we've privatized pipeline. So as a youth and as comrades of this great country, we beseech that at least you have a talk with us the way you've had this one today, so that each and every person in this country may be able to understand each and every step that is being partaken in each and every activity. Also, as you are doing the public participation, you also involve the lower class, because they also add the value to this economy. Lastly, as you've had this conversation, I'd like to say that this will not be the last conversation with the young people, but we beseech that coming in the future, we also, just students alone, have a talk with you so that we can share these conversations together. We can shape this country together for the betterment of tomorrow. As I've said, I'm Mal Wilberforce. I do water engineering, Waziri, and I'm almost to finish my academics. In case of anything, we need to develop this country together. Na nikipewa chance hapo mbele siwezi kataa. Asanteni.
Thank you, Wilberforce. Asante sana. Lastly, now I'll take one representative from the university, that is Masini.